Once again, everyone, Original Blood Ace here, back in my backyard, wandering around, doing another update video. Finally, heard back from Nintendo, and then I phoned them back because I had missed their call or whatever. Long story short, they basically said, fuck you, really. So I talked with a supervisor. I'm not sure if it was Brian's supervisor or his supervisor's supervisor. Now, it started off decent, the conversation. At first it was confusing. He pulled up not only OBA Nindragon, but the cryptic one, Nindragon, and True Nindragon, and according to him, they weren't banned. There was no bans to be seen on the damn things. I said, well, clearly they are, because my Wii U says so. Then he did a bit of digging after putting me on hold, found it, and then it was just like, at one point, I had told him all the stories about imposters and all that shit, and he said, what was it, and great, another fucking car coming by. Always when I do a video, get the fuck out of here, car. That's right, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, he was saying, on that last comment of mine that was deleted about, Bobby wanting to be my friend on his second account or whatever because of the permaban or yada yada yada. And he said at one point, he's like, okay, you know what? I'll make a one-time exception and I'll throw a little bit of my weight around to try and get this unlifted, or this ban lifted for you. And I was like, oh, what do you know? Maybe I'll actually get out of this shit. However, then he tallied up all of my violations across my Wii U system on like Nindragon, True Nindragon, OBA Nindragon, and the one on Cryptic. And he's like, 33 violations. You know what? That's just too much. There's no coincidence there. You've broken the rules too many times, so I can't help you. And oh boy, I was so... Just for a quick second, I was pissed. And then I realized, I was like, I'm not fucking surprised. I even told him, I was just like, what do you call it, about my YouTube imposter and how Google and YouTube fixes their shit. And he was trying to talk about, like, oh, we want to create a family-friendly thing. And I'm like, you're sounding like that lady who wanted me to, or who said, don't say anything your own grandmother wouldn't. And I told him about that and said, my grandmother swears, and he laughed at that. And I was just like, exactly. And I was just like, kids aren't fucking innocent anymore. Get that through your heads. And then I also asked about, what was it? The, my complaints and criticisms from the Nintendo fans that got passed up. He said that they've received it, but nothing's happened with it yet. I'm not surprised. So yeah, he basically said, what did he say? Nothing I can do for you. If you make another account, just be really careful with what you say. And I was just like, it doesn't matter what I say, because your system's broken, or people get banned for saying hi. And when I was talking about those 33 violations, I was like, you know what? 30 of those 33 violations were from false importers. And I told him how people send me friend requests saying, like, I reported you, I got you banned, and if you get unbanned again, I'm going to report you again. But he didn't even care. He didn't give a flying fuck. So at the end, he was like, so is there anything else I can do for you? And then I decided to be a smartass since he was being a fucking dumbass. So I was just like, oh yeah, you got any ideas for where I could get a good deal on trading in the Wii U for the PS4? And he just kind of went silent for a second. And then I was just like, yeah, well, I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye. And then that's how the fucking call ended. So, yeah, in the end, Nintendo still is fucking idiots. I feel really bad for that Brian guy being the only goddamn person with a brain in the whole fucking company. You know what? Fire Iwata, replace him with Brian, and you'll be back on track as the top dog. Hashtag Fire Iwata, bring in Brian. That's a bit of a long hashtag, but I don't give a shit. Anyway, it's kind of windy, it's kind of chilly. Brrr. I'm gonna wrap up the video. As always, I'm Original Blood Ace. Stay tuned, more videos coming soon.
I'm the cult of personality, the cult of personality, the cult of personality.